What up? What up? What up? Man, the old man winner back in the building once again. Going live with we got another live stream popping. You know what I'm saying? We here to discuss, the topic of that's been part of my latest discussion, which is the saga between Tony the Closer, him 500, and Gillie the Kid, and the whole shenanigans that's been going on lately between all the stuff regarding like the podcast payola, the back and forth mudslinging, the allegations, the false allegations, the true allegations, the allegations of past criminal activity, just the whole 9 yards. I'm here to put the book in on the saga. You know what I'm saying? We bring this to an end, bring it on home. Um, if we're gonna report on, the negative things, that's going on in our society and black society, we gotta report on, the positives too. And when I started this thing off, I started off, defining this situation between these two gentlemen, Tony the Closer and him 500 as a Negro buck fight, and I stated that, we don't really need to be out here warring with each other, what I'm saying, in public. It's not a good look, what I'm saying, for our community. We need to be unified. We need to try to come together and build instead of tearing each other down. So it's only right, I reported on the negativity, what I'm saying, and all the bad that went along with this situation. And, I can't just leave it hanging. I gotta report on the positivity, and I commend these gentlemen for coming together and trying to, as I state in the title, mend fences. Um, they may not have come to a full, they're going to be back buddy buddy and cool or whatever, but at least they came together, to try to make some sort of effort to repair or at least, add some positivity to the situation. Maybe clear some things up and, be able to move forward, as black businessmen, in this society. They're pillars of the community and, they have to set it, an example for the rest of us, especially when they have such large followings, you know what I'm saying, for on both sides, both guys, are popular. They both have their groups, followers. They both have their students because they both do this um, teaching and financial literacy, and they got their own lanes, but they both have followers and students. So it's good that they're basically moving past this, what's looking, was appearing to be like a damn hip hop beef or some bullshit like that. But this is, the world of business, and there's really no room for online back and forths and getting into it and all this little bullshit. Like, these guys are, what I'm saying, some of our favorite rappers out here, like this is 50 Cent and Ja Rule or some bullshit. Now this is business and motherfuckers need to be conducting themselves as businessmen. So it's good that these guys have come to their senses and come together and try to work things out. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring these guys on and play what they had to say and how they got together and tried to work out their differences to the best of their ability. I'm not gonna do as much interrupting this time. I will be stopping at certain points, to add my perspective on things, but I'm gonna let these guys ride and let's hear what they got to say about this situation. So without further ado, and as always, is doctrine of fair use in full effect. You know what I'm saying? So any content that I'm using is protected or it's under the doctrine of fair use. So let's go.
I'm here. Y'all can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
Hey, before we get started, Marcus, I just want to say something real quick. I want to have this conversation be cordial.
Yep.
So I know it's a lot of emotions on both sides. I'm gonna be fair to you as far as what you got to say. I'm gonna allow you to get off whatever you need to get off. You know, and you know me. You know we've had personal conversations. You know me pretty well, and I want to make sure that everybody that's online right now understands something. This ain't easy. What I'm like this right here right now, because right now what I feel. It's been a fight all week for me. This shit been a fight all week for me. But I think it's more important, man. Like I had to swallow my pride because I realized something. Our culture glamorizes violence. Our culture glamorizes the blood. They glamorizes ripping each other apart.
So, I want to step in just for this, little part right here. As far as this violence, that shouldn't even be part of the discussion. You know what I'm saying? We have to get off of this, especially when you aren't, you're businessmen, guys. You know what I'm saying? We got to move on past, first off, the trying to make it seem as if there was an option for violence. There always is, but it's almost like ridiculous because of the high level. We're talking about two multimillionaires here. So who's about to risk and throw, everything they built their empire for to, get into a violent confrontation with another person, because of some type of mudslinging allegations or whatever bullshit. So violence should never have been a thought in this or an option. And I know I have seen Tony, coming with the like I say, the hip hop, like, nigga, when I see you, I'm gonna slap shit out and all that little shit. But it's no room for that in business. Even if y'all are gonna get on here and talk shit amongst each other, even if what the other person says against you is vile and decrepit and one of the biggest lies ever, it should never be escalate to the point where threats are made or it rises to the level of violence. You guys are making too much money for this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'll let you all continue. Oh, shit. I don't fuck up. Oh shit. There we go.
Now, Jay Morrison stole from me. You didn't. People see what's going on right now, and they want us to tear each other down. And I just want to tell you something. I want everybody to understand something right now. I'm a man first. The where this starts for me, Marcus, is when you use your platform. We can start breaking down other stuff, but you use your platform to say I sexually assaulted females. And I can't have that on my jacket. I never ever in my life would do that. And I that got like just so people understand, my shit has boiled for days and it's got worse and worse because I felt like if you don't apologize, that was just gonna be like I'm just gonna keep firing. I'm on fire. And I want to address that before we go anywhere.
We're gonna jump into it.
All right.
So, it's a lot of people saying, how Tony should feel about this situation and he should get over it or whatever and accept the motherfucker apology or y'all both was talking back and forth with each other or whatever the situation is. You can't tell a motherfucker how to feel, especially with an allegation as serious as sexual assault. That could irreputably harm somebody's reputation. Once you have a person puts that stigmatism on you, it's hard to get that off of, like you say, off his jacket. It's hard to escape that. people, you know what I'm saying, if the first time you heard this man talking about he sexual assaulted somebody and you never got a chance to keep up with the scenario to see that that wasn't true or whatever, or did any fucking research, now your perception of Tony the Closer from going forward is the man is, you know what I'm saying, is has violated a woman or women or whatever the situation may be. A lot of people hear something about somebody and they completely shut down, they completely shut off. They, you know what I'm saying, they won't even try to look into no shit. This man could have potentially lost business, followers, admirers, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And you know, even though, you know, some people may not believe these followers and admirers may not hold any value, but you never know. They could be future clients, business partners, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? These are high level businessmen, and this might affect something, you know, business deals, any fucking thing. So you can't tell this man, you know what I'm saying, to get over it, or, you know what I'm saying, y'all looking at things from your narrow perspective of your lifestyle, and you don't think it might affect your life all that much and shit. But this guy is a public figure, you know what I'm saying? He's on a different level, a different platform, and his business is people, you know what I'm saying? He's selling products to people. He has courses. He has students. He interacts with people. He makes a lot of money off of people. So being a person who makes money off of people and interacting with people, your reputation is almost your biggest asset beyond everything else that you got. So if somebody puts misinformation into the air that damages or destroys your biggest asset as being your reputation, then boom, you know what I'm saying? They really then took you out the game, and that's would be a clear cut situation, which is defamation. And going further before him 500 gets into his thing, I believe the reason that they came together is behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? They talked or whatever, and came to an agreement to do this live, and for him 500 to publicly apologize to Tony the Closer. Because as I stated before, I went hard, I was harsh on him 500, but none was ad hominem attacks. It was based on his actual actions and activities. And he, over the last couple of days, have did a lot of, you know what I'm saying, for lack of the better terms, boneheaded mistakes and decisions. And this is one of them, defaming this man's character, him being a public figure, and he doesn't have any actual sexual assault allegations on his record or anywhere in his background, but you put that out there. And allegedly, Tony says that he's actually paid off podcasts and bloggers and this, that, and the third actually to spread this stuff around even more. This could be a major defamation lawsuit. Both him 500 just isn't some nigga off the streets. This motherfucker got private jets and all type of shit. He got a lot of money too. So he got a lot of money to fucking lose. You know what I'm saying? And you're not making up these rumors and this bullshit about some broke motherfucker that don't have no recourse, can't afford no lawyer, nothing like that. You're fucking with another multimillionaire. So you're a person that is a multimillionaire that has a lot to lose, and defaming, obviously and overtly defaming, you know what I'm saying, that can be easily proven, another multimillionaire that has the ability to take recourse. You know what I'm saying? So I think all of this shit, I think maybe in him 500 may have finally, instead of just doing all this reckless, dumb shit, he probably is consulted with a couple of lawyers. I heard Tony the other day saying he's definitely going to sue for defamation and stuff. So now shit is getting serious. And I think his lawyers, if he did consult with a lawyer, or he just finally started coming to his senses and got out of this reckless stupidity funk that he's been in the last couple of days, and start realizing, look, I'm opening myself up on several different levels, you know, on a criminal level and in a civil, and from a civil standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I'm making way too many stupid decisions. So let's, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this man want to apologize. Let's come together. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to have to deal with this situation from a legal standpoint because, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have much ground to stand on, especially if it can be proven that he actually paid off podcasts and bloggers too to spread this rumor even more than him just spreading this unfounded rumor himself. He paid off other people. If that comes out to be the case, and you know, I discussed going through discovery and things of that nature in a court case. You know what I'm saying? If in the court case it is discovered, you know, this guy can lose it all. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like two millionaires sitting at a motherfucking poker table and shit, and they got uh, all of their entire assets, their whole entire portfolio on the fucking table, and they them both went all in, and it'll be a winner take all situation, and motherfucking him 500 is motherfucker sitting over there with a seven deuce. I haven't played poker in a long time, but I think the worst hand is a seven deuce off, you know what I'm saying, off suited, you know what I'm saying? And Tony is sitting over there with a motherfucking full motherfucking house and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the situation that him 500 puts himself in. So he had to do this. He had to humble himself. He had to bow down. He was in an extremely weak, he is in an extremely weak position because even despite this, Tony still has the option to decide he wants to move forward with litigation. So yeah, him 500 has put himself in a position that he has to eat a lot of fucking crow. And I believe that's the genesis of where this meeting is, where, you know, Tony probably talked to him behind the scenes like, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Basically, nigga, you're gonna have to get out here, clear this shit up, publicly apologize, do the shit, you know what I'm saying, with feeling, with meaning. And you know what I'm saying, then, you know, maybe I might not sue your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to put that in there just to give you a couple of my thoughts as to why this meeting of the minds and why this situation came to be. And I still commend these guys to come together. And I commend Tony, again, being in such a strong position in this situation, in this matter, you know what I'm saying, to say, you know what, instead of me trying to really just go after you on a financial level, which is just to be seen if he is going to fall back, but more than likely he is. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me going back in the you at a financial level in a court matter, you just come back, take back everything you said, apologize, and you know what I'm saying, we'll be cool from here on out. You know what I'm saying? I commend Tony the Closer, you know what I'm saying, for being a bigger man and doing that. And I commend him 500 even for humbling himself, coming to his senses, stop making all these, you know, idiotic buffoonish decisions, and finally, waking up and saying, look, I'm doing a lot of shit that's, you know what I'm saying, that's opened me up in several different avenues. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting a lot of fucking fires that are getting out of control. Let me stop, let me slow down, and let me start operating in a manner that may be able to put out some of these fires instead of starting them like I have these last couple of days. And another thing before I, let this guy do his thing, I just believe, in this space, in this scenario, dealing with Tony the Closer, I believe him 500 is completely out of his element. You know what I'm saying? So Tony the Closer has had various little exchanges, beefs, and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? He's done this shit. He's battle tested in this type of realm. I think him 500, like I said before, reacted too quick. You know what I'm saying? He said, okay, nigga, you talking shit. I'm going to get on your heels, whop the bam. But he was sorely outclassed in this realm of getting out here and going back and forth and going to Instagram and this internet beef and all this type of shit. And as you can tell, as you watch this video and just seeing him, just his demeanor, just in life period, doing anything and everything he's done, he's not built for this type of shit. He don't have the personality for this like beef shit, for this going back and forth shit, for this aggressive type of shit that you have to have in you to really be on this level to bang with a motherfucker for real. Go back and forth. Be a, you know what I'm saying, 100% A1 shit talking ass, you know what I'm saying, alpha ass nigga, you know what I'm saying. He just don't got that. He's one of them, smooth, slick talking ass niggas that, you know what I'm saying, when shit is easy, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, he's good. But once the pressure come on and the pressure get on the motherfucking heels, then like I said the other day, he crumbling like a house of cards. He folding like a house of cards. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's not no personal slight against him. It's just seeing basically, what's happening before all of our eyes. I'm just commentating on what we all see and what we're all recognizing in this situation. He's out of his league on this beef, shit talking, getting into it with a motherfucker game and shit. He's out of his league. That's not his style. His style is being a smooth, slick talking ass nigga that can sell water to a well and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own, paths and walks in life. And that's his chosen path. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he get down. But I'll let him, get into a spiel.
Like when you came on, you stated like your background when you came out of jail, when you came home broke. See, I think that everything that I built, a lot of people don't understand that. I said it on the podcast too, is that I lost my best friend because we ain't have financial literacy. We ain't understand shit about money. My nigga died, committed suicide, 21 years old when we moved here, right? So when it comes to this, like this shit deeper than for what I do and what I stand on trying to help people, it's never an intent to attack nobody. When I give people game, I really be trying to help people. And I think that when this started, I made a comment on that podcast that I already said I was wrong about in the context of what I said. And when we was on that podcast, we was really talking about people who come out the streets that's selling drugs, that's risking their life every day. And I'm like, yo, there's other ways for them to get out the streets. And my dad got taken out of place, right? And when I posted it, immediately I wake up to the notifications. I wake up and I felt attacked, right? Like you just said, as men and Black people in our community, when it comes to accountability, it's a little bit of a struggle, right? I even recanted because I didn't even want to stand on it, right? And I know a lot of y'all probably didn't even see my live when I attacked Tony or when I actually threw the shots at him on the post that I deleted, right? Just with that same accountability as a man, I'm like, yo, I wasn't finna hold you. I'm like you said, it's been a fight every single day, all day. This is consuming, right?
I don't blame.
And it's just attack on attack. But what I did do, and the reason I took that post down, right? Because I'm a man. And I looked at it and I know it didn't, and I peeped and I'm like, that ain't cool to put out there on another man. See, that's like you sharing, like, you threw my background out there, yeah. But with the sexual assault, I seen it and I'm like, let me take it down, right? And I took it down because on the simple fact of the principle is I'm a man. And we can go back and forth. I know that's what people want to see. So I said, listen, I took it down. I said something about somebody that wasn't true, that wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I looked at the charges. They say assault. It didn't say sexual assault. And I peeped that afterwards. So I'm like,
oh, it's all good.
I can edit it or I leave it. I take this shit down. I ain't gonna put that on somebody's name. So me making the actual mistake, I'm like, look, I could be mad enough. And when you said it, like, look, bro, I don't got a problem with nothing else. It's just the fact that you put sexual assault on me, right? I could tell you on this live, bro, look, I apologize for making a misstep. That's a simple fact. As men, look, we could do it, right? Made a misstep, post something out there that ain't cool that somebody got to live with. We take that back. Now, it's everything that come with it, and now we talked about, like, people said things when we in battle, bro, that a lot came out. A lot of things get put out, things getting put out that I'm a scammer, things getting put out that I do this. And I'm like, look, me and you both know I'm not a scammer. Me and you both know I got successful students. But in the reality of it, in the heat of battle, ain't nobody gonna step up and say, I'm gonna stop the bleeding for somebody else when we into it and we got a war. And so that's the issue that happened. So like I said, like when it came to that, like I'm man enough to say it, I can stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got kids, bro, like I got kids. You got kids that's old enough to read it. And that ain't no shit that's cool that nobody want out there. Just like I don't need him 500 a scammer on my jacket. Cause Lord knows y'all see the comments, Lord knows y'all can see the feedback and the love that I get.
Now, one thing I will say is, nigga, the comparison of being called a fucking scammer to being accused of sexual fucking assault is, you know what I'm saying? That shit is apples to motherfucking shit piles. They is in completely different fucking leagues and lanes, man. And I know, you know what I'm saying, like I say, the man was completely outclassed. You know what I'm saying? But you don't dig to them low of levels to try to fight your way back, you know what I'm saying, out some shit. Because you do nothing but put yourself in worse fucking predicament like you are now. Like I say, now you open the litigation and you got to come on here and, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm not knocking you, you know what I'm saying? But my mans, you've been making a lot of stupid ass decisions, you know what I'm saying, over the last couple of days. This right here was probably one of your smartest decisions you've made, you know what I'm saying, in the last fucking week.
I don't owe nobody shit. I ain't take for nobody. I ain't do nobody wrong. And I think all this shit really started from a misunderstanding that came way before it even hit the net that was personal between me and you.
Hey, prepare for a nice wait.
I'm still waiting on the actual apology, though.
I already said I apologize.
Yeah, Tony, you know what I'm saying, he ain't going. The man gonna wait like 30 seconds, you know what I'm saying, before he even respond to some shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, and another thing, you know, even going towards Tony, let me pause. Well, I'll wait till, because he's gonna wait so goddamn long. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. So, Tony, you know what I'm saying, you know, I think he focuses on these motherfuckers in the comment section way too much and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know these are some pieces of shit out here. You know you're gonna always have a bunch of trolls. You can't let these motherfuckers rile you up or hype you up or whatever the fuck. Trolls gonna talk shit. That's what the fuck trolls do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's that just his style to sit there and read what these assholes is talking about in the motherfucking comment section, and you know what I'm saying, bang back and forth with them and shit. But like I say, for me, I don't give a fuck about that type of shit. This whole platform designed around interacting with motherfuckers, trolls or whoever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know, no block, no censorship, unfiltered, uncensored. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore, real raw. That's what we do over here. But you ain't gonna see me get all fucking up in arms about no shit a motherfucker gonna say. I'm not gonna start getting all upset and yelling and mad and shit and running my blood pressure up about no shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think Tony will do himself a favor, you know what I'm saying, as far as from a mental health standpoint, if, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't focus on these motherfuckers in the comments so goddamn much and just focus on, you know what I'm saying, the task at hand and shit, you know. But let me go ahead because he's still sitting there reading and shit and thinking about the shit this motherfucker, him 500 just said and shit. And I will say that him 500 did slip in his apology in this month in that long ass speech he just gave, but it was, you know what I'm saying, some weak sauce shit, even in my opinion too. So again, motherfuckers be acting like Tony be tripping, but you know, a lot of shit I be seeing the man be completely on point. You know, like I said before, he just rough around the edges. He ain't as smooth a nigga as this other motherfucker, and should be a popularity contest at the end of the day. They like how fucking him 500 carries himself. So in their minds, he's right because of that. No, you know what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong and right is right from an objective fucking standpoint. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much you like this nigga or don't like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers need to stop living in these fucking fantasy fucking worlds and shit and start approaching reality in as reality, approaching a reality as fucking reality instead of making shit up in their mind to make justification for this and that because of your personal fucking preferences and what you like or what you love or what you fucking believe in and shit. Motherfuckers need to stick to objective facts in situations and shit, and you won't be steered wrong if you stick to shit from an objective standpoint, not your personal beliefs and feelings. You know what I'm saying? But let me go because you're gonna have about 20 more seconds of just staring and shit or basically looking at the fucking comments.
Mhm.
So I wanna do something, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hold on. Let me address what you're saying. Fine. So yeah, fam, you know what I'm saying? Boss gang. Yeah, shit. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? I ain't stopping, you know. Motherfuckers just to start this shit up, just got the shit going in like April and shit. It's been a slow burn, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, slow and steady win the fucking race, you know what I'm saying? So um, you know, we keep on getting, you know, people like you getting in tune, getting turned on to some shit. And you know, we'll be there, you know what I'm saying, you know, eventually and shit. And you know, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, what I'm seeing like being finally being monetized and seeing how the shit work and shit. Um, I got a lot of controversial content, you know what I'm saying? Shit that YouTube itself won't deem as like wholesome and you know what I'm saying, conventional and shit. So YouTube doesn't like controversial content. They like those channels like that show cats all day long and shit and show fucking dogs and shit and you know what I'm saying? They like they shit to be like wholesome, rated uh rated PG and G and PG-13 ass shit. I'm a lot more, you know what I'm saying, like I say, I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm rough, rugged, and raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm hardcore, you know what I'm saying, and I'm coming from a real nigga standpoint and shit. And this ain't the shit that YouTube is really gonna push out and promote like that. So you know what I'm saying? We just gotta struggle through and, you know, hope word of mouth catches on and, you know, people are, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker keep on presenting, you know what I'm saying, this hardcore, real raw. Motherfuckers will come, you know what I'm saying, eventually. That shit'll just be by attrition, you know what I'm saying? So, but thanks for, you know what I'm saying, the vote of confidence, fam. Yeah, yep. Hell yeah, yeah. Yeah, you right about the motherfucking trolls, that's for facts. Everybody got a PhD in this shit. Let them fucking tell it.
Yeah.
So we like I think some things got like in your how you delivered this. I heard what you said, but it was like it was super weak for what you put out there.
I agree.
Like for like I'm just gonna be real. Like to go and say somebody sexually assaulted somebody, that's a weak ass apology. And everybody that's saying let's move forward, like that's something like man, I got sisters too. I got nieces and nephews. I mean nieces and shit too. I got women that's around me. That's a big deal. So I wanna be like because people don't know what it feel like to get attacked. Like from everybody that's saying he apologized, I'm gonna accept the apology from what it was, but the sincerity to me, like him, you start talking about everything else first. I want to talk about being men first. So we had a misunderstanding from this $1 million worth of game situation, and and you know, as men, I reached out to you. I think a lot of times we get shit online when people try to put smut on my name, where it's like, oh, Tony wants to have problems with people. Tony doesn't take on issues or whatever. I reached out to you because it was some funny shit that happened between me, you, Wallo, and Gillie from the time that you came on the episode. And I want to make sure, like, just from, like, being fair, right? Like, being fair, motherfuckers like to attack, but they don't know what all be behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you and I know.
And you know what I'm saying, just from my personal opinion, I'm thinking that, you know, the situation between them, you know what I'm saying, is basically Tony put fucking him 500 on, turned them on to Wallo and motherfucking Gillie. Once he got in tune with them, they, you know what I'm saying, basically cut out the middleman, cut fucking Tony loose, and you know what I'm saying, and roll with motherfucking him 500. Him 500 probably, you know what I'm saying, was willing to, you know, pay a lot more than what the fuck Tony was, you know what I'm saying, doing for him on the financial level. So they went with, you know what I'm saying, with Big Daddy basically and shit, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get on them motherfuckers later though, you know what I'm saying, when we get to Gillie and shit. So I don't want to talk too much about them motherfuckers and shit right now. But motherfucking yeah, basically it seems like it's a situation where, you know what I'm saying, fam backdoored him. Tony brought him in the door, did the intros, you know what I'm saying? They went off, you know what I'm saying, got to know each other, and then kicked the middleman out the motherfucking room and shit and left him out in the motherfucking cold, which was Tony and shit, you know. That's basically what the situation looks like.
Good and damn well, stuff happened between Wallo, Gillie, and you that I didn't know about, and it caused a major rift. A lot of people from the outside see shit that's going down, but they don't know how tension actually got to the point to where you and I actually had a misunderstanding about what was going on.
Thanks a lot, Too Rich. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
It was some misrepresentations of what was happening behind the scenes that led to confusion that caused people to actually like start beefing. And I'm gonna hold that shit for offline. But we got to start really cleaning up, like how people try to like post off misinformation. Like we right now are talking about, and look, I see a lot of y'all with comments like Tony always has a problem with men, but yet not one person can you say I said something that was invalid. You can't not say one person that I said something that was wrong. Marcus had posted something that we both can agree was something that would get people fucked up. It was illegal. I addressed that and that only. I became a hater. I became everything else because I said something about a man making a mistake and what he or giving information that could cost somebody financially. Like all y'all motherfuckers that got opinions about shit but don't know what's going on from the outside or whatever, like y'all need to learn how to mind your business, shut the fuck up. Because what you don't know is like what I did was only to try to help somebody from keeping somebody from getting in trouble off information that they would have got from a person that has a lot of people that watch them. And like a lot of people watch you. So here's what happens. And a lot of people don't understand this. If Marcus gives out information, it's not just about Marcus giving out information, because if Marcus gives out the information, he's done with it. But what happens to the people that go and put their name on a credit application? Now they got to deal with something that they got that wasn't going to be good.
So on that, right?
So, you know, he wanted to start, he started going in on the bullshit. He got to going back in on that motherfucking fraud shit and shit. So, you know, him 500 had to step in. He got to say his piece before he went a little too far with that motherfucking shit. So shit, I feel him because he was about to go dead in on that motherfucking shit. Which, like I say, I talked about this extensively on the last live, you know what I'm saying? Man, shit, motherfucker got a point, you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers need to stop shooting the messenger. I talked about this extensively. Stop shooting the motherfucking messenger. A motherfucker's putting you up on game. Just take that game. If you don't want to take it, don't take it then. Leave it then. Be the stupid dumb motherfucker that go on and try some of these old, fugazi ass moves that this nigga is telling you, and go get your dumb ass locked up following behind some shit the motherfucker say. But stop coming and trying to tell a motherfucker they a rat, they a snitch, they a this and that. They just putting your dumb ass up on game. Take it or leave it. If you don't want to believe a motherfucker shit's bank fraud, then try to shit out yourself and see where the fuck that lands. You know what I'm saying? You really think you about to finesse $100,000 out of motherfucking Navy, motherfucking Federal, and it's gonna go as simple as this man just broke the shit down to you? Hey, try the shit out. Good luck. Try your luck. You know what I'm saying? Because unlike Tony Close, I wouldn't give a fuck if you stupid motherfuckers went out there and sent your dumb ass self off and got your dumb ass fucking locked up and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you that dumb to go off some shit and be talking shit when a motherfucker wake you up to what the fuck is actually happening and what shit really is. Oh shit, you snitching. Don't tell me what's really going on. Let me believe in Fantasyland think I could go just finesse $100,000 out of Navy Federal and they just gonna convert the shit to a motherfucker personal loan and leave it the fuck alone. Come on, man. Shit, some motherfuckers don't be using their motherfucking head, and they so quick in the black community to try to talk shit about a motherfucker, try to shun a motherfucker, try to shame a motherfucker for every little move a motherfucker make. Again, these motherfuckers ain't rap niggas and they ain't block niggas. They business motherfucking men, and this man is operating properly from a business motherfucking standpoint. And the reason why a lot of black motherfuckers is broke and motherfucking broke, busted, and can't be fucking trusted and shit is because they don't understand business. They want to motherfucking keep on trying to live by these stupid ass street codes and shit like that. And you niggas ain't even from the motherfucking streets. Motherfucking nerves from the motherfucking suburbs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sitting back trying to call a motherfucker a rat for some shit that a motherfucker doing about some motherfucking business. Nigga, you ain't motherfucking never walked down. You never been to the inner city of motherfucking day in your motherfucking life, motherfucker. You ain't never been to the hood a day in your motherfucking life. And you round this bitch trying to shame motherfucking multi-million-dollar businessmen for correcting each other and shit. That's not fucking snitching, stupid. You just don't have a concept of fucking how businessmen are supposed to operate and shit. You trying to apply your small ass world and your small ass life to the world of fucking business. If you don't understand fucking business, then shut the fuck up and mind your own goddamn business. And if you want to let a motherfucker send you off like that and think it's that easy to get $100,000 out of motherfucking shit, then hey, again, try your motherfucking luck. Cause I'm not like Tony. I'm not trying to save you motherfucker. I'm not trying to say the motherfuckers is too dumb to be fucking saved. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let motherfuckers keep talking and shit, but all this trying to call these multi-million-dollar businessmen that's giving you counter business advice to some wrong bank fraud ass shit that'll land you stupid motherfuckers in jail. That's not snitching, man. You know what I'm saying? So get the fuck off of that stupid ass mentality and shit. That's why the fuck we don't fucking elevate, because of these type of thought processes in the fucking community and shit. Start waking up. Start getting y'all minds fucking right to the right shit in the right way shit's supposed to go.
On the one, fuck, not no disrespect to you on the comments like that, but I think we just it's realistically this conversation about me and you handling, this like men, right? Being able to come on, say, look, we both had a lot of disrespect go back and forth, a lot of disrespect, right? To where coming from your side, it's been disrespect, everything going on, shots being
thrown. No, my shots came directly from the fact that you made an attack after I said something that was legit.
But look, but we got this, but it come from other issues, right?
The other issues weren't addressed though. What I stated was literally on the point of what you addressed. Now, if we had other issues, that had nothing to do about what I actually addressed. What I addressed was something that you said that was bank fraud. So when I addressed the bank fraud issue, you called me a hater.
So yeah, so I ain't never been on the dark web, but I don't know where he done got these little schemes and scams from. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck this nigga that came up with this shit? But from what the fuck JT was talking about when he broke down and he called Navy Federal and every motherfucking thing, he went the whole 9 yards. I don't believe this nigga even never did none of the shit that he telling the motherfucker to do. He just going on there coming up with little shit to try to make his ass stand out like he knows some shit other motherfuckers don't fucking know. If it's some little other little shit, I don't know where like I say, I don't know where he came up with that little Navy Federal fucking scheme, but from everything JT said, the shit is fucking impossible to fucking do. Maybe he did it before, maybe he didn't, but you know what I'm saying? The evidence doesn't point to you being able to get away with the shit or the shit being sweet like this motherfucker claim the shit is. You know what I'm saying?
And then you took time to go and escalate it beyond that, going to the blogs and stuff. See, I'm not gonna let you paint me like I said something that was wrong, because we're not gonna do that.
Ain't nobody say you said nothing that was wrong. I ain't say that.
So when we said nothing that was wrong, bro. Listen to me. But what I'm saying is right now, at no point was that an attack. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't say nothing at that point. I said that was bad information, and that's committing bank fraud. Point blank, period. Right. That right there in itself, as a man, if I say something, I'm gonna look at it and I'm like, you know what? Let me check myself and fall back. Exactly. Not that I'm gonna now go back and attack somebody and call them a hater and say they trying to scare you and everything else. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Don't try to put this off where I'm like, yo, nigga just came at me hate. Nah, that wasn't hate. Even though we had other issues that I had been taking shots on, that was a direct point of like, that's bank fraud. It's not legal. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm talking about. We're not gonna sit here and let motherfuckers try to convince me like I done said something wrong. At the beginning, all I said that was not legal and it was bank fraud. At that point right there, I became a hater and everything else.
Okay, but listen what I'm saying though, right? Mm-hmm. We talking about where we at right now. We already discussed with the like I said, with the bank fraud shit, with the bank and
look, that nigga don't even want to really keep on talking about that shit. That's why I interrupted him to begin with, you know what I'm saying, to deflect away from that motherfucker shit. Which I don't fucking blame him because, like I say, he's already opened himself up to so much shit out here. You know what I'm saying? If he did actually do this shit, then it's a possibility motherfuckers can look into him on this shit. So I feel him not wanting to keep on having this be the focus of the conversation. But that's damn near the reason for the bullshit to begin with. That was the genesis. So it has to be in the discussion.
And the misstep when I identified the gray area and I spoke on that, we already addressed that.
Well, he don't want to talk about it.
I ain't even talking about the hater shit. I ain't talking about the tubby, the sit-up challenges, the fat fight, none of that. I don't care about none of that. Only thing I care about is this right here is that we as men, recession-proof, Rona-proof, have huge platforms, young men that follow us, older people that follow us, a community that trusts us for education, right? I do have a due diligence that when I get on here, I got to speak facts and I have to hold myself accountable. That's why I was able to hold myself accountable and speak on it and address that and clear it up. My point is that we are here as men. It's 11,000 people watching. We already know where this is going to turn out and where it's going to go. Is that the biggest thing in our community is conflict resolution. And we had a conflict. We was able to come on live. We've been able to have a conversation, and it don't got to go into a point of proving of who's right, who's wrong, who did, who dirty, and what was wrong. What we have to do is go, okay, listen, it was a conflict here. We're going to handle it behind the scenes on different details that we're going to have a conversation about. But for the public to see is that men can have a conversation, identify what was wrong, right? Say, okay, listen, I apologize for my wrongdoing on what I did to you. You see what I'm saying? And now the world is watching us going, as y'all as educators, y'all both got big communities. A lot of people learn from me, a lot of people learn from you, and it's a lot of people who learn from both of us. But it's more people who need us that's looking and going, I don't know where to go. That's the point where it's like, yo, listen, the educational space has never been this. There's never been nobody in the education space for Black people that we can go to somebody that look like us, somebody that talk like us, somebody that represent us, that they can learn from and that we can actually get and help us get out of poverty. You've been locked up before, you got a pass. I got a pass. I know what that shit feel like. And we know it's a lot of brothers back there. It's a lot of sisters back there that go through that shit, who got kids that go through that shit. And they need to be able to come to platforms and see us and say, listen, we can learn from them and they can have issues. They're human. They can do shit, they can get into it, but they can solve problems as well. So for those that's in the streets, even the ones that's in the streets that want to go to bloodshed and everything like that, people dying about this shit, we need to set an example. Like, listen, niggas don't got to die behind disagreements where people say something and somebody holds somebody accountable. Shit, come back together, be able to have a conversation, be able to sit down and be able to say, listen, that was right, that was wrong. But what we're going to do is move forward. We're going to continue to build, and we're going to build for our community because it's bigger than one of us, right? You got how many people on your staff that you pay who got families and got kids? Like, I got people on my staff that I pay and families, and they got families. It's a lot of people that we impact and we help, that it's bigger than, hey man, I feel this way about something because that's just me. I can't be selfish and say, oh man, I'm a man. I don't want to apologize. I would have been wrong. If I come on and be like, I don't want to apologize and just let it go, and somebody telling me, yo, bro, I don't want to beef with you. I just want you to apologize for you saying that I did a sexual assault and I ain't do it. And I come on, I say it, look, boom. Look how many people tuned in. We didn't been on live before.
So I'm gonna say this. The nigga is, you know what I'm saying, eloquent speaker and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he's very fucking charismatic. And I'll even add, everything that, you know what I'm saying, he said is nothing wrong. You know, I agree with everything he fucking said, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, this is what he do, you know what I'm saying? He's, you know what I'm saying, trained himself to be, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know, a slick talking nigga, you know what I'm saying? Basically and shit. Like I say, I don't have no issue with him 500. He seems too smart to actually, just hearing him talk, he seems too smart to have been making a lot of the foolish decisions he's been making. But like I said in the past, you know, he's able to ball crazy, you know what I'm saying, 20 points up, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, when that pressure up against the motherfucker, that's when the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, start crumbling. That's when the motherfucker is stutter stepping. That's when the words ain't coming off his mouth so, you know what I'm saying, eloquently and easily and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when he's having issues and problems. But like I said, the man seemed like he finally took a step back, did an evaluation, and now he's, you know what I'm saying, coming speaking, you know what I'm saying, with some type of motherfucking sense and getting back on his motherfucking horse and riding and shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is the nigga in his motherfucking element where he could just sit there, talk his motherfucking shit, sound motherfucking smooth and shit, say everything that the motherfucker want to hear. But like I say, I still commend these guys for coming together and, you know what I'm saying, attempting to mend fences and saying, you know what I'm saying, saying the right shit. I can't knock what he's saying. He's saying all the right shit. Let's all just hope that what he's saying is genuine and he's actually learning a lesson from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on the real, yeah. Jay Morrison, you could compare him that to, you know, they have a lot of comparative qualities as far as two slick talking ass motherfucking niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think this guy, he telling niggas. I was gonna say I think he's a little more. He's not as much of a fucking phony as fucking Jay Morrison. But hey, he telling motherfuckers bank frauds, scams, and shit like that. So I don't know what to, you know, the jury out on him. He fucked himself with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now he done put a black eye on his own reputation and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there are a lot of similarities between him and Jay Morrison, and you know, a lot of the other, you know, motherfuckers has been kind of exposed as being some fucking flim flam artists out here in these motherfucking streets and shit. And the reason I talk shit or get excited about a motherfucker like this, you know what I'm saying, and get on the motherfucking heels is because, you know what I'm saying, if you damaging the black community, you know what I'm saying, that's when I have fucking issues and shit. And a lot of times, don't nobody give a fuck about the black community but the black community. And like I say, I'm gonna get into that part a little bit later when we get to that the Gillie the Kid scenario and shit like that.
Man, you'd have been on live before. It damn sure ain't never been this many people. We'd had 1,100 people on live doing a Christmas giveaway. We doing a Christmas giveaway random ads on Shade Room together. 1,100 people was the most people on. Now we got 11,000 because it's the work that we put in. Just like I seen you work and build Rona Proof, you see me build Recession Proof. Undoubtedly, you seen me build Recession Proof like I seen you build yours. We all built for the community. So everybody in the comments got to stop and understand that where people come from. And me and you, two different people, we got two different perspectives. We got two different approaches to stuff. And what happens is that we both black men, we both black leaders, and we both examples in the community that people got to be able to feel, and they got to be able to trust us.
Listen, I wanna do this, Marcus. Like, I wanna meet you face to face. Like all this internet shit, man. Like, it's a lot of distractions in the comments. We need to arrange a meeting where we come face to face. Let's be clear about something, because I want to address some shit.
Tony, he can't help himself. He focused on them comments a lot. I think he need to cut that out of his repertoire.
When I met you, when we have like these group of people,
you don't got to be distracted by the comments. Just don't look at
sure that people understand something.
My nigga?
Like, when I met Marcus, my impression of Marcus was never anything of a scammer. I've seen this man have, success stories. I've seen people like that come from both of our programs and share like positive shit. And I ain't nobody.
And just going to talking about he has that Jay Morrison vibe and all the other motherfucking shit. And these guys are, legitimate millionaires and shit. And that's even more of a reason of why pull them type of tactics? Why pull, unless this is how you really built your fucking wealth? Who fucking knows, as far as for the Him 500. Unless scheming and scamming is actually how you built your wealth. Other than that, you're successful, you got all this money, you're supposed to have private jets and shit like that. Why the fuck pull these schemes and scams? Why tell another motherfucker publicly to pull these schemes and scams? The shit is stupid and it's unnecessary, and you already fucking paid, so why? Unless that is the way that you rolls to the motherfucking top, and that's where your fucking money came from. And if that's the case, then hey, everybody gonna ride the horse that they came to fucking in on. And that might be why the fuck he out here like, oh, well, yeah, I did it. You can do it too. You know what I'm saying?
About your past, quite honestly. I know nothing about your past or anything like that. And I think a lot of people don't understand, like, when this beef started the other day and motherfuckers start, going to the blogs, niggas go to the blog. So niggas call me out my name and disrespect me, call me a female. Nigga went to the blog and sent my motherfucking past to the blogs, right? So some of y'all be running y'all motherfucking mouth.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't never had your motherfucking personal past posted to social media.
So is Tony whistleblowing now because he got cut out the Gillie Wallo deal? I honestly believe yes. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Tony got a motherfucking chip on his motherfucking shoulder and shit. Like I said before, you can see he's like a powder keg type nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's a very emotional guy. He ain't just like a laid back ass, smooth ass motherfucker and shit. Like I all keep saying about him, he's a rough around the edges guy. He wears his emotions on his sleeve and shit, you know what I'm saying? He's like a straight shooter. Shooting from the hip ass motherfucker, tell it like it is, open honest motherfucker. But once he got slighted by motherfucking the Gillie, Wallo, Him 500 shit, whatever the fuck they had going on behind the scenes. Like I say, I believe they cut out the middleman and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got them a new fucking daddy and shit. Motherfucker, yeah. Then he said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to expose all these motherfuckers. I'm about to talk shit about how this shit work, about how this shit go, and the shit, you know what I'm saying, that's been going the fuck on some shit. So yeah, I believe that's where what started him, you know what I'm saying, on this fucking tirade. And when he made the comment on the bank fraud shit, you know what I'm saying, that just was probably like an add-on to some shit, because I think he was already talking about, the other bullshit, just having issues with Him 500 any fucking way. And the bank fraud shit. Now, would he have ever called him 500 out on the bank fraud shit? Goddamn it, if they hadn't been into it. Now, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Now, that's the question, you know what I'm saying, that a motherfucker need to ask. It's like I say, I don't got no dogs in any of these fights, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit, a lot of these motherfuckers doing this shit. None of them are perfect, and definitely none of them got they fucking hands completely clean and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just know that. Everybody's hands is a little dirty in this situation.
Blogs. Well, I have. So, and when I look at something where I was coming from a place of like correcting a actual flawed comment or video, and it wasn't coming from a place where I was looking to tear you down, and now I'm looking at shit where my character and everything's being attacked from all these different places. That's where this shit comes from. Now, where you and I had known each other previously, I've seen nothing but good shit from you. Now, after I started talking about what was going on, then all these people started sending out, you know, their beefs, their gripes. I got all your past shit. People started sending me where obviously, like, you know, it got
shit.
It got
I don't
nasty.
know about that situation.
And I'm, you know, just like as a man, I'm gonna say, look, we should have handled that offline. So I'm gonna apologize for putting you out there like that, right? But I'm gonna also talk about the fact that I still have respect. Like a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't have no respect. Like y'all in the comments, going in my girl comments, disrespecting my girl. You know, I ain't never disrespect this man. I mean, this man's wife, his daughter, his family. I was respectful to the family. I had a personal issue with this man. I ain't take that shit to his wife. I ain't take that shit to his child. Like, and a lot of y'all motherfuckers is real disrespectful. And the reality is you wouldn't play with me like that in real life. Like, you can comment like that in this shit right here, but like, I respected this man's family, even though he led with ultimate disrespect. And you ain't never had nobody accuse you of sexual assault because you said that they said something wrong online. Like, cause that's where this shit come from. Like, I say you say something wrong. Now we going to beef and shit like that.
Yeah,
and people would rather see us fight. People would rather see, you know, like, you know, the smashing of each other's character and doing all that other shit. But I'm gonna just tell you, your family, you know, I'm gonna leave y'all where y'all at right now. I'm gonna stop talking about y'all because I don't want to see us continue to normalize ripping people apart. What I will say for anybody that is in the community and you're in a place where you're giving financial literacy and game and you say something out of line, you should be able to have somebody that can check you without you feeling like you're being attacked. Like, if we giving game to people that can impact thousands of people, like, because our platforms are that huge, we need to be able to say, like, okay, like, this is not proper. We need to have protocol to be able to say something where people not feeling like they got to come out here and feel like they attacked and shit like that.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
So I just want to like keep this shit all the way, you know, where we can handle our shit off.
Especially in the business community. This ain't a fucking rap beef. You know what I'm saying? If you saying some shit wrong in the fucking business community, in the financial literacy community, in the black community, where this shit can affect hundreds of thousands of black people that's following motherfuckers' advice, then yes, you should be able to correct another person in the black financial literacy space that's giving incorrect information that could lead a lot of motherfuckers astray and get a lot of motherfuckers in trouble. You know what I'm saying? And that just is it. That's all. It shouldn't be no ifs, ands, or buts. It shouldn't be no huge wave of pushback. All this shit snitching and riding and all this old dumbass shit.
Line, you can come. You know, we already. You got my number.
Yeah.
And
I
appreciate you. It's a lot of disrespect. It's a lot of disrespect for motherfuckers that literally, like, I put hundreds of thousands of dollars into the motherfucking community. I put free time into the community. Like, you can't disrespect me. You can't play with me. And any single person that I ever said something about, I've only spoke the truth. See, him 500 made up some bullshit. He lied on me. I didn't lie on him. I talk about facts. I keep my shit facts only. I don't never go up and slander a man's name. I speak it on facts. And I just want to keep this shit real, man. Like, I'll meet you face to face. You know, we're going to get the fuck off here. all y'all fucking niggas that came for the drama, go get some financial education. Go get on the free 31-day challenge, right? Go get on something that's gonna help you make some money. Because y'all motherfuckers can always go and look for the tear down and all that other shit, right? Y'all can go look for the tear down. Y'all want to tear niggas down on both sides. Nigga, I seen niggas coming for you, they coming for me. Like, ultimately, at the end of the day, niggas work their life, they ass off to have a life that they can provide for their families. Niggas work. I just hope niggas ain't scamming and taking advantage of people, right? Like, I hope niggas are understanding the position that you have when you come on these platforms. We just got to make sure that we giving out information that can really be helpful and can't be detrimental. And that was my main concern. That wasn't meant in hate, even though we had that other shit that was going on with the podcast. And I just wanted to make sure I clarified that shit because it was important for me to make sure that motherfuckers know, like, it is what it is.
You know, and then something that you said though, like that acknowledging the fact that you didn't see my people grow, you didn't see my community build, like, and apologizing for the dirt you threw at me, like, that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's rough for both of us shit to get through this.
Exactly, Nika. I didn't bring the drama. I addressed the fucking something that was improper.
But this,
hold on.
We got a whole culture. Them is the negative people.
Wait 1 second, because they need to understand this. Y'all got to stop thinking every time somebody motherfucking address something that is drama. Y'all motherfuckers is the drama because listen, y'all here. Y'all the new motherfuckers here because there's something going on that's negative. When y'all seen the negative shit, y'all motherfuckers coming here with all the bullshit.
So they got points, you know what I'm saying? This shit from here devolves to Tony, you know what I'm saying, snapping on the motherfucking people in the comment section and getting, you know what I'm saying, all up in arms and shit like that. I really don't want to, like, really fuck with that part. I think fucking, you know what, I'm going to just end it right here, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not much more that's added that's of value to this conversation. You know what I'm saying? They basically said everything else. Tony starts snapping, you know what I'm saying? You can go check this out yourself, you know what I'm saying, if you want to finish watching it. But Tony starts snapping on, you know what I'm saying, the motherfuckers in the comments. I think him 500 comes in and just, you know, does his little thing of, you know, talking all calmly and shit like that. But it's not much more value in this fucking video. Everything we heard is pretty much as necessary. They went over all the major points. So I am going to move on to this Gillie situation. So give me 1 second. All right. So here's Gillie ass and shit. And we about to see this nigga. Now, I don't agree, you know what I'm saying, or condone none of the shit that this motherfucker on. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to what this motherfucker say and we got to, and then we'll unpack this shit.
Give y'all some game real quick, right? If it's a nigga out here, right, or a female out here, right, that's always willing to talk about some shit that's not supposed to be talked about, always willing to say some names and pop some shit on the gram, they're gonna be the same niggas that's gonna point you out and pop that shit on the stand. Stay focused. They rats.
Now, this nigga Gillie and shit, he on that type of motherfucking shit because a nigga is salty that a motherfucker basically exposed what we talked about before, the podcast payola scheme. You mad that a motherfucker outed you from motherfucking scamming the people, motherfucking make it seem like you got organic motherfucking synergy and a feel for this him 500 and whoever the fuck else that paid you off to be on your fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Including Tony the motherfucking closer too and shit. You mad that a motherfucker outed you and exposed your motherfucking ass. So now You want to sit here and try to act like this, nigga, this is business, nigga. This ain't motherfucking the rap game no more, motherfucker. You ain't no rapper no more. You a podcaster. You got certain fucking laws, rules, and regulations, nigga, you got to fucking abide by. But now you want to sit here and try to send the people off. You got a large following of fucking people. You want to try to send the people off on this nigga, trying to direct them basically to get on his motherfucking heels, calling the man a motherfucking rat and motherfucking shit like that. Nigga, don't do criminal ass business. Don't take fucking bribes, nigga. Shit is fucking simple. You know what I'm saying? Now, this the bitch shit that I don't fucking like, man. This the bitch nigga shit I don't fucking like, man. Nigga, you want to sit here and get mad. Like I said before, nigga, get mad at your fucking self, nigga. Ain't nobody tell you to turn your motherfucking podcast into a pay-to-play motherfucking situation and shit. Ain't nobody tell you to charge niggas $50,000 and have niggas shopping around your podcast for $50,000 to a bunch of different other motherfuckers that do this financial guru shit to put their ass on. Nigga, if you was trying to help out to finesse the black fucking community, nigga, if you was trying to help out the black community, you would genuinely and organically bring on motherfuckers on your motherfucking show that could teach the black community financial fucking literacy without you having to without them having to line your fucking pockets, bitch ass nigga. Nah, nigga, you the nigga out here trying to shyster and scam and scheme and shit, nigga. You the motherfucker trying to take advantage. You was a fucking high-priced fucking whore, nigga. You a high-priced motherfucking hoe. Nigga looking for a new daddy. And that's the fucking problem that motherfucking happened between Tony, him motherfucking 500, and motherfucking Wallo, whatever the fuck you niggas is. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got a motherfucking daddy that pay more than your old motherfucking daddy, nigga. You a fucking male escort. Motherfucker. And you want to get on motherfucking line and try to tell every motherfucking body else to get on motherfucking Tony to close his heels on some subliminal motherfucking shit like a little pussy. And not saying, nigga, say a motherfucking name if you want to be on some real shit. Nigga, stop throwing subliminal shots and shit, nigga. This ain't fucking rap, nigga. You're dealing with business. You're dealing with laws and shit like that. This ain't a fucking a nursery rhyme, motherfucker. And then, you know what I'm saying, a nigga like you want us to feel sorry for you the way fucking Jay-Z did your bitch ass and shit. When the fuck Jay-Z, when we're trying to sign your ass and did fuck nigga ass motherfucking shit, when he told you, nigga, if you don't sign this slave deal with me, nigga, I'll make sure you never work in this motherfucking town again. But then, look at the shit you doing, nigga. Now, when you get in a position to put motherfuckers on, get in a position of power and all this other motherfucking shit, nigga, you the same nigga that Jay-Z did, the way Jay-Z did you don't even realize, nigga, you're being the same type of nigga. You sitting back abusing your fucking power. That's what the fuck Jay-Z did to you. When Jay-Z told you, nigga, either you sign with me under this terms of this slave deal, nigga, I'm not gonna negotiate with your ass, nigga, like businessmen supposed to do and all this other shit. Nigga, I'm not gonna negotiate with you. I'm just gonna tell you, nigga, you sign this deal right now, or I'm gonna make sure you never work in this town no motherfucking again. That nigga abused his power, man, when he did that to you. That what he did to you was wrong. What he did to you was fucked up. And instead of, and this is what I hate about all you industry ass motherfuckers and shit. The PD, I talked about this with PD and everything. Whatever they did to you, nigga, to put you on and make you get on, that don't mean you got to continue the circle of fucking bullshit. That don't mean you got to continue the circle of abusing the next motherfucker that come up under you that needs you for some shit. That's coming out you, asking you for a helping hand on some motherfucking shit. Jay-Z abused this nigga when he made sure he never have a successful rap career. When he wasn't willing to take that slave deal, Jay-Z was telling my way on the highway with, not even willing to negotiate with his ass. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z abused his power when he did that shit to this man. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy allegedly taking advantage of niggas on some homosexual lax ass motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? To sign a motherfucker to a one album deal or whatever that bullshit he's supposed to have with motherfucking with that R&B ass motherfucker that Jaguar White put out there. Nigga, just because they might have did this shit to you, They might have made you go through all this sick shit, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean you got to pass it on to the next nigga. Gillie the Kid, just because Jay-Z did you that motherfucking way, nigga, don't mean that once you get a chance to get in a position that you done wormed and squirmed your way back to the top on some shit to get into a position to earn, to get you a lane and shit in fucking life and shit. That don't mean you have to turn around and abuse the next motherfuckers that needs a helping hand and needs to come up and need a motherfucker to look out for a motherfucker. Gillie, you don't have to, you can end the circle of bullshit and abuse, you know what I'm saying, with you by doing shit the right way. You could have been bringing him 500 on, Tony the clothes on for nothing like you're legally supposed to, unless you're letting it be known this is a paid advertisement. Just so the people can get this motherfucking game and shit, you know what I'm saying? So they could come up and get a fucking leg up in fucking society. Nigga, you getting paid for doing the podcast just to do the podcast to begin with. That's your job. You're getting paid off of that. But now you mad because the motherfucker exposed you for taking advantage of your fucking audience by motherfucking having pay-to-play schemes in the motherfucking background and shit. Now you want to sick them on motherfuckers for exposing some motherfucking shit. And then, nigga, you ain't even doing no fucking good business anyway because you crossing the nigga that you fucking did dirt with. So, nigga, you on some old stupid shit too, like him 500. Nigga, you out here violating the motherfucking law, taking bribes and shit. You fucking acting as a high-priced fucking whore, selling your fucking time to the highest fucking bidder and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, your old motherfucking John and shit, you know what I'm saying, you motherfucking diss him for your new daddy? You done sat back and did dirt with this nigga. You had this nigga shopping around your $50 payola scheme to other niggas to bring them in to get you more motherfucking money, nigga. And then you don't keep that nigga happy? Nigga, that's dumb. That's stupid. You done did dirt with this nigga. You in bed with this nigga. You think you gonna cross him and then just walk away and everything gonna be la-la motherfucking land. It don't work like that. Again, this ain't fucking rap and this ain't the streets. You dealing with fucking businessmen. And you dealing with a nigga like Tony the Closer that's obviously an emotional ass nigga that's, you know what I'm saying, is a powder keg. You don't know how this nigga gonna react or be on some shit about some shit. Nigga, but that's the nigga you choose to get in bed with on shit like this and then cross at the end for a better daddy? You got old Big Daddy him 500 paying like he fucking weight to your motherfucking ass, nigga? So then you throw the old nigga out with yesterday's motherfucking trash. Nigga that took you on vacations and every motherfucking thing, nigga. You a snake. Fuck what a motherfucker talking about. You want to get online and talk shit? You nigga, you want to get online and talk this motherfucker shit about a nigga, a fucking rat? Nigga, you a fucking snake. I can't stand rats or snakes, real rats. And I can't stand a motherfucking snake, and you can't turn your back on a motherfucking snake. Nigga, you snake ass nigga, you motherfucker sat up here, then did dirt with this nigga, and then throw him away like yesterday's motherfucking trash, and then try to get online trying to tell everybody to get on his motherfucking heels about being a motherfucking rat for exposing your ass. Nigga, don't do dirt with niggas like that then. Don't do dirt at all, motherfucker. But we supposed to sit here and ride with you and get to going at Tony the motherfucking Closer, motherfucking businessman. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to turn this business shit into motherfucking Rap City or some shit, nigga. Or the streets or whatever dumbass shit your stupid ass is used to. Nigga, you're a high-priced fucking whore. You charging $50K a motherfucking John, nigga, and that's what the fuck you are. Nigga, you're whoring yourself out, nigga, for $50K a motherfucking, $50K a fucking client, nigga. Nigga, that's what that shit is fucking called. It ain't no other motherfucking way to motherfucking slice it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So while you out here trying to throw niggas under the bus, send subliminals like a little bitch instead of saying the nigga name, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, this shit is weak ass shit, nigga. Real street niggas don't operate like this, motherfucker. You a snake nigga and you a high price fucking whore. And your price is 50K a motherfucking 50K for your motherfucking time with any John that want to get a turn in the sack with your whole ass. Any nigga want to turn, nigga, all they need to do is come with 50K. You got them. So watch this high-priced whore get down right here. Watch the shit he about to be on right now. Because he about to show you how much of a whore he is.
Nigga, recession proof, huh? Look who's hey, that Floyd Mayweather episode going crazy, featuring him, 500, who bought two motherfucking, what they was the biggest, what's the 757, man? How this nigga called Delta, man, and rent two 757 and flew all his peoples down to a conference, man? How many people?
Look at this nigga, the ultimate dick rider. Like I say, this nigga a good salesman. Nigga, you ride the shit out this nigga dick for. How much he paid you for this glaring endorsement? How much you get paid for this one, fam? Look at you. Looking sweet right there. Boy, all you seeing is in 50Ks of your motherfucker. He might have tapped you a little bit more for this one. This is a whole different situation than the other motherfucking interview that he came in the door for 50K on. So how much you get paid for this right here, for this infomercial? How much you get paid for this infomercial right here, motherfucker?
People total. That was 300. 300 people. He put 300 people on TV.
No, that wasn't how many people that was at the conference. Though.
No. Yes, 1,400 people at the conference.
But how many people you flew down in them planes
from Atlanta?
Look at him.
That's crazy, man.
Dick rider.
Tell me some black guys out here that's doing it. I heard you just got your own jet too, huh?
Look at him.
Just bought a private jet. But guess the
Talk
flavor of a
heavy.
private jet, right?
What?
Listen, on a private jet, the thing is about understanding how to.
Boy, if I need a motherfucking PR nigga, I know who the fuck to go to. All I need is to get a nigga save up 50K.
Jet part of it.
God damn, this nigga know how to ride a nigga dick.
Now, when I buy the private jet, it stays broken
High
out, making
price
about
tour.
$600,000 a year. So I'm borrowing money from an insurance policy and an investment account that's still gaining interest, like the money is still there. So that money's still working. The private jet money is working. And I saved a couple $100,000 on my taxes, right? It's the same exact blueprint that I teach people, show them how to do a tour. But now we got to take it to the next level. See,
nigga new daddy talking right now. This nigga new daddy talking.
And the thing is, somebody got to be bold enough to take it to the next level to see how it works. And once we navigate those waters, we can teach each other. That's the recession.
We're going to talk a little bit more off of here.
Look, yeah, talk about that 50,000 motherfucker. Look, you're going to talk about that 50,000.
Hey man, you know one of the most fresh.
That nigga going to talk about that motherfucking 50,000, goddammit. Or however much he had to pay for that glaring endorsement shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you a complete fucking dick rider, my man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is fucking in motherfucking sanity, man. And you was gonna sit up here and try to talk shit and sick motherfuckers on motherfuckers and all this subliminal shot ass shit. Come on, man. You just sucked this nigga dick from pillar to motherfucking post, man. You was sitting on daddy fucking lap. Nigga, you was just sitting on fucking daddy motherfucking lap, man. You got the nerve to sit up here and try to send the motherfucking people off on this man for exposing you, for cutting this nigga out because you a snake ass nigga that can't be fucking trusted? That man that took you on motherfucking that man that took you the man that took you on trips to fucking Mexico, fam. I'm sorry. Because the whole thing is, now that shit is funny because that's really what the fuck you do for high-priced whores. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, my man's taking you on trips to Mexico, and then you turn around and stab the man in the back and turn your back on the man and shun him and try to send the people off on him and shit like that. The man said he spent $40,000 taking his fucking hoe to motherfucking Mexico for his motherfucking birthday. My man's took one of his hoes on an all expenses paid trip to Mexico for his motherfucking birthday. And this the thanks he get? Gillie, this the thanks Tony get for taking one of his hoes to Mexico and spending $40K on him for his motherfucking birthday. Gillie, man, it's one thing to be a hoe, man. It's a whole nother thing to be a disloyal ass motherfucking hoe. That's the worst type of hoe to fucking be. Sound like this a hoe like that needs some proper motherfucking instructions because this motherfucker all the way out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just is what it is. This the way y'all niggas rock. This the way y'all niggas roll. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? My mans, motherfuckers really, if motherfuckers endorsing Gillie out here whoring himself out for this little money and shit, doing this pay-to-play bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all niggas some clowns too. I can't rock with a nigga like this, a high-priced whore, flew out to fucking Mexico and shit for his motherfucking birthday and shit. Then turn around and turn his back on his last daddy for his new daddy. Disloyal asshole. God damn. So, shit just motherfucking crazy, man. I ain't about to talk all night about about these weird ass niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you done been treated, abused, fucked over by motherfucking Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He ended your fucking rap career because you wouldn't take a slave deal from him. And then now what you doing now? You went from being abused and being the victim to being the victimizer and abusing the next nigga motherfuckers, taking advantage of the next motherfuckers and shit, taking advantage of your new position of power now. You ain't no better than what the fuck Jay-Z did to your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? You whoring yourself out, nigga, for this little bit of motherfucking money and shit. Your regular paycheck, I guess, ain't enough for you, nigga. How's about you go soak up some of the game, nigga, and flip the money, flip your money or some shit from all these financial gurus that's coming on here telling you some motherfucking shit instead of extorting motherfuckers or except taking bribes from motherfuckers and shit to have them on. You should have been sitting back listening to some of the shit these motherfuckers tell you and be able to flip the money so you don't gotta be a high-priced whore out here and sell your motherfucking time. Sell your podcast time to the highest bidder. You figure deal me? You know what I'm saying? For real. So, shit, I'm about to get up off this motherfucker. I don't talk shit about these niggas all motherfucking night long or long with motherfucking nothing shit. You know what I'm saying? I done made my motherfucking point about this shit. But Gillie, nigga, I'm disappointed in you, nigga, for you continuing the cycle of motherfucking abuse out here. That shit's some weak bitch made shit, my dude. You know what I'm saying? You need to cut that shit out. And just like I said about him 500, nigga, you need to sit back and do some motherfucking reevaluating this shit and figure some shit the fuck out, nigga, because, you know what I'm saying, you ain't doing shit but adding to some bullshit, instigating some shit, adding fuel to the fire. And the fact that you sat here and posted that shit after these niggas came together trying to mend fences and shit makes your behavior and actions even more motherfucking despicable, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga like you need to get your motherfucking mind right too, man, and go back to the motherfucking drawing board to figure some shit out. And stop bending over for the fucking highest bidder. Stop motherfucking, trading your time, nigga, for, you know what I'm saying? Stop going out here jumping from one John's dick to the next, from one Big Daddy's dick to the next. You know what I'm saying? It's your man, the old man, Winter, you know what I'm saying? And we out. Peace.